Hey, what's up, gamer fans? Well, today we're reviewing Scarface, The World Is Yours on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, isn't that crazy? They actually made a game based off the famous shoot-'em-up, most violent film of all time, Scarface. Yeah. Now, I used to think that Grand Theft Auto Vice City was inspired by Scarface. Yeah, because it had the house. I mean, even the last scene where you kill Sonny at the end reminded me a lot of Scarface, didn't it? And I thought that was Scarface, but no, this game rised up from the ashes and took the title. Let's take a look. And just like the movie, the game intensifies itself up to the max. You play as Tony Montana just at the last scene of the movie, just before he's about to die inside of his mansion. Of course, the game follows the movie in a very detailed manner. You even see your dead sister lying on the floor. Wow, now that's crazy. So your first mission objective of the game is to, of course, get out of the mansion alive and take out every henchman that's sent to kill you out of your way. Yep, sounds simple, but anyone who's first played this game for the first time will know how it feels. And it takes a lot of practice getting used to. For anybody who's played Grand Theft Auto will, of course, die quite a few times because of the amount of frustration this game has to offer. But after a while, you get used to it. And it can go on and on. I mean, that's all you do is really shoot people. You make it outside, and of course the cops come, and then you got more henchmen coming after you. And yeah, one actually gets attacked by your tiger. Literally, I'm not joking. And this can get kind of annoying too, trying to make it through this stupid hedge maze. Eventually you get out, and then you get in your car, and you drive away. You just barely escape. Now, even though the game is called Scarface, The World Is Yours, it technically is a sequel to the first movie, only with an alternate ending of Tony Montana not dying, because at the end of the movie, he dies. So, I like to call this game Scarface 2, Tony Montana Lives. Makes sense, right? Considering that he doesn't die at the beginning of this game, and in the movie, he dies. Makes sense, right? Eventually you do get back to your mansion, but of course it requires paying off a huge debt. So how do you pay off the huge debt? Well, you have to do missions. It's basically yet another Grand Theft Auto clone. That's what you first notice. Yeah, the guns, the driving. Now yes, you can steal cars, but let me tell you, it's not as easy as Grand Theft Auto or The Godfather per se. You don't just yell at the car and they get out and chicken out like a bunch of wussies, no. Literally, I think these people act a little more human-like. It makes it a lot harder. It's usually easier to steal a car when they're stopped at a traffic light per se. Otherwise, you get run over. So you're better off just buying your own vehicle. Yeah, you can actually buy your own vehicle and call a guy to actually bring your car over for you whenever you want. Sometimes it can be damaged, but hey, if you're willing to pay the price, which is not too much compared to what Tony Montana makes. And of course you do missions. Duh. What kind of missions? Well, in order to figure out your progress and stats and what you gotta do, it's pretty simple. You press the top left button and it tells you what you have to do. You can even do side missions as well. Basically, you always want to buy out places. That's your basic objectives. But of course, you're not always going to have enough money to buy out the place. So what do you gotta do? Well, just go off doing side missions to make yourself the cash. Like supplier missions, yeah, you buy coke and sell it to people. You do other missions that require protecting somebody against gunmen, and other sorts of shit. But of course, before you can actually buy the front, you have to of course gain the owner's respect and trust that you can of course, what do you gotta do? You gotta take down a bunch of gun runners that are threatening to destroy your front that you're about to buy. What do you gotta do? You shoot them down, simple as that. Gun them down and they're dead. Not too hard, but it can get annoying when more backup comes in waves, one after another. Literally. Especially when they're in the cars. Basically, you're better off just shooting the car and blowing it up. And then, the place is all yours. You just gotta make sure you're protected. Get right protection, surveillance, henchmen, you know, basic protection over your fronts.
And there's other missions that are dictative along the storyline of the whole game, whether it's usually assassinating someone and of course shooting everybody that gets in your way. Yeah, that's all you pretty much do is shoot in this game. Whether you're just shooting people that are in your way, or usually protecting somebody, yeah, that can get kind of annoying. As for checkpoints, are there checkpoints in this game? Yes, there are, but not enough of them. Because some of these missions can get pretty long. Some of them are really aggravating. It's like once you get to one point, you wish there really was a checkpoint, but there's not. Like with this mission, how the hell am I supposed to take these guys out with a freaking matchet? They have machine guns, and they expect me to take them out with a matchet. Literally? Are they serious? Of course it's like GTA. You can kill them and then take their weapons. But still, you have a bunch of other people shooting at you. Make sure you just put the cheat in. There is a cheat code. And thank God you have to pause the game in order to put the cheat in. Because let me tell you, you're going to keep putting it in over and over again. God, there's just so damn many of them. Bullets are scattering everywhere. Whoa. Damn, this is the war zone. Say hello to my little friend. Who died? You cockroaches. I bury them to hell. And that's how you do it. It's like Tony Montana. You can even talk to girls too. Yeah, now that's cool. I wonder if it's anything like it is in the movie where you're by the pool. Remember that one scene where that guy tries to talk to the girl and gets slapped in the face? Well, unfortunately you don't see any of that. You don't even see kids in this game either. Typical GTA game, I have to say. No kids. Get over here!